welcome to Tales from the Void with Michael Adamson. I'll be your host, Michael Adamson. No, I will not be doing this voice all night. My guest tonight is Sean Hollenbeck. Say hello, Sean Hollenbeck.
Hello, Sean Hollenbeck.
Oh yeah, you jackass. All right.
Apologize, folks.
This is the first one. So we're gonna figure out what to do here. We don't have the camera tonight because the little pink Hello Kitty camera my mom has is at is at her work. So
The pink Hello Kitty cam. Really?
You know, we recorded that Vietnam video with it.
We did?
Yeah, remember?
No, I don't.
Julian and Freddie were there.
I don't think the audience is gonna know who they are.
I know, but we know who they are, and we have video of it.
Yeah.
There you go.
If you want to check out the video, go onto Facebook at Sean Hollenbeck.
Or don't go onto Facebook, and I'll just upload it with the sound files from this.
Michael hates.
I still have them on.
Michael hates Facebook. Hates it with a passion.
If they know who I am, they know how much I love Facebook.
Oh, just a ton, don't you?
More than life itself. So yeah, we're thinking about getting a game over at FYE to review for this. Possible games would include a game I heard about called Cursed Mountain, where you play a guy with a beard who goes up to the Himalayas and he tries not to die.
That's funny. I thought you'd play a Cursed Mountain and you'd just sit there and eat people.
No, that would be a fun game though. I had a game where it's based off a Halloween thing we have here. It's a brain on wheels, all right? It has a motion sensor in front of it, and if you go in front of it, it kind of does like this fun little like whistle song, and then it opens its mouth and says like demonic words at you. Well, I had an idea that you were this brain on wheels, and you went around and you ate people, and that was the game.
How big does that fucking brain have to be? It's like a whale's brain to eat people.
Well, no, it's not like it's not like an actual physical brain from a real creature.
What the hell kind of brain is it if it's not a real creature's brain?
It's a fake. It's a science fiction brain. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but what animal could possibly have a brain that...
It's not a naturally occurring brain if it's running around eating people on wheels.
The point is it mutated? Is that what happened? Did it get hit by radioactive waves and get bigger? Or is it just abnormally large alien brain or something like that? You're gonna make
They grew it in a science lab. I don't know.
How would you grow it in a science lab? What chemicals
in a tank of green slime.
Really?
Haven't you seen the movies?
I've seen the movies. Usually they have a better explanation than in a tub of green fucking slime.
No, they don't.
Yes.
It's a monster growing in a green tub, like a green tube of slime, with a bunch of like wires attached to it, and you're just supposed to accept the fact that the scientists have been growing it.
Michael, do you enjoy living in the 50s?
Yes.
I
do.
I would hope you do.
Elvis is alive and well.
Don't let him go to the bathroom much.
Why? That'd make him worse. Anyway, what happens to him? Anyway, so yeah, we're thinking about getting Cursed Mountain, which is one. It's a terrible game we could review.
Yeah, but I'm paying for it, so no.
No, I could be paying for it. It's only like $10.
Oh, you have money finally?
How else are we gonna be able to do America?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I thought you were gonna do that. Sean.
Oh, whatever, Sean.
Well, you're already making me your chauffeur, goddammit.
Well, I'd ask Pam for the car, but she'd probably be like, well, Sean has a car now. And be like, well, yeah, but he doesn't have a lot of money for it. And then she'd be like, well, why don't you get a job?
Oh,
and
so you're just avoiding a very awkward conversation.
No, it's not a conversation. It's the conversation.
The conversation. There's no other conversations.
I swear to God, the only thing my own mother knows about me is that I'm unemployed. That's the only thing.
Man, you're kind of hefty.
Hey. I'm trying to work out. You saw those 10-pound weights.
Oh yeah, real macho.
You see the Dusty Bowflex.
The Dusty Bowflex.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like a sex term. I gave her a Dusty Bowflex.
Anyway, there's a game I heard about that's probably pretty cheap now. It's called like Shell Shocked something or other.
Ooh,
and it's
we
for...
we need to go to that GameStop to find that cute chick.
And it's for Xbox.
Oh, yeah?
and you're in Vietnam, and it starts out like a Vietnam game, but then I guess there's Korean zombies, and they do follow traditional zombie rules, so you have to get a headshot or else they're not going to die.
So this is an actually fun World at War zombie game.
Possibly. Are you drawing that Spider-Man thing we made up? You know, like that.
No. I just draw little Spider-Mans like this on the papers. No,
I think you should have him do the bleh to the Green Goblin or something.
God, I remember the one time we brought that up like 4 months later. You died laughing. You couldn't help yourself.
It's a good concept.
But
Hey, Family Guy thought of it.
what? No, they didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
oh,
sorry.
sorry. That's the first time it's ever happened to the girls like covered in webs.
Yeah, be prepared to listen to a lot of Family Guy references. We make a lot.
Yeah.
Michael, let's stick to stuff they actually understand. Inside jokes don't really work for them.
Well, yeah, but they'll catch on eventually.
How are they going to catch on to bleh? No one's going to fucking catch on. They're probably going, what the hell's bleh?
I'll upload a picture.
The picture. You expect followers of your videos to watch your films, listen to this, and go, wow, that's weird. I wonder what this is like. And then you make pictures and shit for them to follow.
No,
to get the inside
I'd
jokes.
put it into the video. Over this, through everything we talk about, I'll have pictures correlating with whatever subject we're currently going over.
Who's going to edit this?
I am.
I edited the film last time.
Yeah, the one film I had you do, and you bitched about it the whole time. I'm doing this one, because these are what I'm going to be doing. We're going to have different guest stars.
Oh, I'm not a main at all? No?
Well, you are a main. You're going to keep coming back, I hope. But,
I would love to co-host. Again, I tell you this.
yeah. But, you know, maybe sometimes you're out and Jordan's here.
Yeah, but he's such a boner.
Or, like, the off chance we have the one, like, super spectacular episode and
Somebody
the ghost Austin Jet appears.
or someone with tits.
Maybe the ghost Austin Jet appears and he's, like, in shackles and chains. Like Scrooge. Get it?
Visit these ghosts 3. You have the boner of Christmas past.
He's like, hey, what's going on? Hey, I gotta go.
Let's not have Freddy, huh? Hey,
Oh,
Freddy,
yeah.
why did you break the mic?
The camera's like falling over. He's like, what is this? He's like hitting the camera and shit.
You know, he's just bonking it on the floor. Wait, does this work?
I imagine you just like swing an arm at it. So how do you turn it on?
Yeah, or he'd churn and all the shit behind him just got knocked over.
Yeah, I know. We just like look over our quarters in the background, and he's like tugging on one of the shelves, and it all falls over. He goes, like I didn't. Like he just like holds his hands up in the air, like I didn't do it. Like what? It wasn't me.
He'd try to put on the Venom mask and he'd just tear it.
Yeah.
He'd knock the heads off the Knock'em Sock'em robots.
I told you the other day I was missing Freddy, and then I just turned on That 70s Show, and instantly it was like he was right there in the room with me.
Fez isn't that bad. He's at least not that clumsy.
Well, no, I like them both. I like Fez and I like Freddy, but I just think it's funny how similar they are, even though Freddy doesn't see it.
Well, Freddy's got big man tits and he's shorter than Fez.
Well, no, but like, you ever see like the later That 70s shows?
Yeah?
Fez got ripped.
He did not.
He got ripped.
Bullshit.
Everybody in that show, like the longer the show went on, all got better looking.
Well, I'll admit to that one. Yeah, I mean, did you see Donna in the last season? Damn.
Well, I didn't like the blonde hair.
Well,
I
like
liked
the
her
way-
with her natural
I
hair.
like the style. That it wasn't that nasty hippie straight shit. It was.
But they were hippies.
Yeah, I know they're hippies.
That's why it was That 70s Show.
Yeah, but she had great hair. It was blonde, but it was great.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I think we should head out of here. What do you think?
All right. Well, folks, we'll be back after a quick commercial break. And this has been Michael Adamson, Within the Void.
Tales from the Void.
I switched it up a bit, bitch.
Yeah, no you didn't.
Ah! Hands at me.
And we're back. I don't know. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Didn't find anything at Fly, but we did get a 3-box set of movies with Beavis and Bud Do America, Team America, and Jackass the movie. So that was a find.
2 of which I haven't seen.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to see them.
I don't want to see Jackass, okay?
Why?
It's Jackass.
So?
They're such jackasses.
Yeah, that's the point.
I don't know, 2 hours of people getting hit in the nuts.
They do other things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like they have Johnny Knoxville gets makeup on and look like an old man, and he like runs into people in a rascal.
In a rascal.
Yeah, and he goes to a store and shoplifts.
And
a bunch of other things.
do they get... Okay.
You haven't seen it. Why are you...
Because I have to. It's in my nature.
Would you say you're a cynical asshole?
No, Michael, I would not say I'm a cynical asshole. Nice try.
Yeah, but I would.
But you said that just because I don't like your B-rated Japanese movies.
Okay, one, they're super awesome.
They're
okay?
still B movies, okay?
And
you have to at least label
when
them.
I just explain them to you and what they are, you're like, whoa, those are awesome. And then I tell you the name, you're like, oh, I don't want to see that. Snarf.
Yeah.
Snarf, snarf.
Snarf.
Anyway, we also fixed the problem with the microphone. We noticed in the last one that it was picking up all the noise from the table.
Yeah.
So now it's suspended from a couple of wires on the ceiling.
That's a health safety key factor there.
Yeah. So, yeah. We didn't get a game.
No. So what should the topic be for today, Michael?
I don't know.
We started the recording and you had no clue. I told you we needed to make a plan.
I told you we needed to make a plan, and you're like, well, yeah, but I don't write notes. I'm above them.
No,
And
I didn't say that.
also,
No.
most of it's ad-lib anyway. We could just go
Yes.
out there.
Most of it is ad-lib, but you need to have a base topic. You didn't have one. I said pick a game, Michael.
Yeah, and what would we do? Just sit here going like, oh yeah, that was great.
No, we discuss its finer points, and then what we get
You know
off
what
topic.
sucks? Modern Warfare.
No, Michael, I think it's a very... No,
It sucks.
It's a reputable... It sucks. It sucks. Dear God, I hate that game.
What? You know, it brought over the worst kinds of people to gaming.
The douchebags.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to hear some guy with a neck beard driving up in his 4x4 truck tell me how badass and sick the new Modern Warfare is, the new COD game. I don't want to hear that. I don't want anything to do with that.
Cods are a type of fish.
And that's the way they should stay. Unless it has to do with World War II.
Which was why World at War was so great.
Yeah, which is why the old ones are good, the new ones suck ass. All it is people sitting at windows sniping. That's not a game, that's a job. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go to work when I turn on my Xbox. Okay? That's what I have MMOs for. Dude, clocking the hours.
Real 40-hour week job there.
Yeah.
I've been camping, and it's been great.
Been farming some gold? No, my computer can't handle MMOs. Higher than Spiral Knights.
Hey, farming for gold gets you money. Like, it's surprising how much.
Well, yeah, but with Spiral Knights, it's like you have to pay actual physical money to get any kind of real money in that game. It sucks ass is what it is.
I bet. I mean, I meant World of Warcraft gold farming.
Oh.
Yeah, you can make
I haven't played it for more than 2 days.
It was fun.
I remember like getting it, like paying all this money to get it, and being like, okay, you know, like a million or so people play this at any given moment. I'll play it because it sounds like a good time. I turn it on, and it's like me fighting a fish man for like an hour.
Murlocs.
And I don't know. Okay, you could say it's like a snarfle, and I wouldn't know. And yeah, the first computer couldn't handle it, so it was really slow, and I just couldn't play it.
You didn't even get the trial version. What the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know. I was a kid.
Yeah, but you paid $20.
I didn't understand the way the internet worked. All right,
How old were you?
I don't know.
Dude, I had in 8th grade.
12?
Are you shitting me? You were 12 years old and you didn't understand the internet.
Nobody ever let me on.
That's right. Michael just had...
Well, that, and I had older brothers, and they had gotten in trouble for downloading and printing out various images of porn. They got caught because when they turned back on the computer, it had not finished printing one of the pages. One pinned it on the other, and the other pinned it on the other, and you know it.
It was all right.
I'm not allowed on the internet. At least not, like, anywhere, and I don't know.
You know, it's a good story I think we should tell the audience. Your dad.
What one?
I don't know. He just has a bunch of them, but there's always my favorite.
Oh, the one where he eats food out of the garbage?
Tell him the story. This is great.
I know a lot of more people like the pendulum story, but...
The pendulum story?
I didn't tell you the pendulum story?
You have not told me the pendulum story.
We were in a Blockbuster and...
No?
No?
Oh, yep, and he would try to pick movies using it.
Yeah. People like that one. Alright, the first story Sean was referring to is one where I was littler and I was walking by the kitchen with like my family and everything. Or like, I don't know who was there. I remember like at least having one or two sisters, maybe a brother there. And we were walking by the kitchen, and the way you walk by the kitchen, you get a clear view of the garbage. And there he was, like, without a shirt on, like, hunched over the garbage, eating eggs that I had had earlier that morning. I mean, given this is, like, after dinner, he was eating the eggs out of the garbage. Insinuating, well, they're on top. And yeah, you're just sitting there eating my eggs at like 8 o'clock at night. And there was too garbage on top of it.
He dug through the garbage to get to him.
And the other story was my dad's always going on about like new age stuff. And what he did was he found out this thing about these pendulums, right? Where one end is like a little ball, and then there's like a metal chain or sometimes a string, and then on the other end there's this pointy bit, right? And you hang it over whatever you're trying to justify, and depending on the way it shakes for you, it tells you if something is good or if something is bad. And well, the rest of us would just see that his hand is moving it, and it's actually doing nothing for him. He believed firmly that it would tell him what movie was the right one for him at Blockbuster. So I'm over like looking at things. I find some movie and I bring it over because it's like, yeah, we should look at this one. And so I start showing him the movie, and he's like, yeah. And he's not really paying attention to me. He's just looking at this one movie really intently. And then I see him reach into his pocket, and he pulls out the pendulum, and he starts holding it over the movie, like really intently, just like watching it. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? And like look over, like just kind of like lean over, and there's a full family like right there, just kind of like looking at him, and the parents are like ushering their kids into the aisle, like let's get away from him. And yeah, he was swinging it over the movie to see if the movie was any good. And then later that night, the movie was crap. So that's the pendulum story. Yeah, it's great.
Fantastic.
See, I think when we get the cameras, I think what we should do is we should wear fun hats for our episode.
I think it'd be it would go one is if we keep switching the hats every time we go back and forth.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Or we just have Michael, or not my little Jordan, be a little boner running around doing weird things in the background.
No, he just kind of sit over here by the fridge and text.
Sade's not over.
No, but he's not over Sade. She's awful. No, but we could wear like fun hats. Like there's a Jack Sparrow hat back there somewhere. There's a couple of different pirate hats. There's that helmet I made. There's that World War II helmet. There's a whole bunch of different things. And if we get a camera, which we could see Ralph's camera upstairs, but I don't know. I don't want to get strangled in the night. What are you writing there? You should
You're not supposed to read what I write, Jack.
give me
it's a cue card. It's a
some
cue card.
hung to talk.
You're supposed to read the cue card, Jack.
What's some hung? Is that like... What is that? Like food? You should give me some hung to talk about.
You jackass.
What's some hung?
Would you stop?
Dude, is it a food? Because I don't have any.
I've just been sitting there for 8 minutes quiet, and you're just...
Well, that's because you've been asking me to tell a story, alright?
Yeah, I told you to tell a story, and you kept going on a rant. I said a story, not a rant.
It was two different stories.
It was a mild rant.
It was a story.
No, it was a rant.
Okay, what's the difference between a rant and a story?
A rant is something you just say, and after you're done with your story, you go on to nonsensical shit and don't give anyone else a word in edgewise. Your story ends.
I told two stories, and that was it.
You're supposed to give a follow-up question to give the co or the extra something to talk about.
I looked at you for a minute, and you just looked back at me like, duh? So I didn't say anything. I just went on to like, okay, well, he doesn't have anything to say.
I was trying to think of something, and you weren't.
Well, there you go. You didn't have anything ready.
You need to give somebody a follow-up question, or the topic is just like, oh shit, I have nothing.
You see, this is why I think Sean is a cynical asshole. This right here is a key point.
Cynical assholes don't like anything at all, and they hate everything. They think it's shit.
There you go.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you didn't give me a point edgewise. That's not saying that it's shit. You're shit.
Well, I'd ask you to review one of my sweet kung fu videos, but I doubt you would.
Yeah, you always had to do this to me. Ever since the geisha
No,
movie.
it has not geisha.
I said geisha. I said geisha.
You say geisha all the time.
We have this...
Your geisha movies.
No.
Okay, first of all, that's only one movie. That like, in the other movies, there's not even geishas. Alright?
Don't you even.
One's Tokyo Gore Police. One's, what's the name of it? Machine Girl. And one's Robo Geisha. Call them all geisha movies. What the hell?
I don't say geisha, okay? I never once say geisha. You're full of shit.
Okay, Shasta.
I say Shasta, yeah. That's how I say it. Folks at home, it's Shasta. Not Shasta. Ugh. Sounds like shat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Nice word.
Is it also Reese's?
It's Reese's.
Reese's, huh?
Reese's.
Having some Reese's in your Shasta?
Say Reese's, you jackass. Fancy selection of kimonos you got there, Michael.
I have one.
No, you have more than one.
I have one.
They can't see. You can just say you have like 9 of them. Fuck you.
Look, alright, it's probably just me, like my one sister that watches this. Alright?
Oh, really? Oh, so you actually don't think you have a fan base? You can't YouTube this shit?
I can. And I was thinking about it, but for the life of me, I don't know.
That's why I said we should review games. That way we can have a popular base. Like, nerds love shit like that. When people let's play, and a dual let's play would be amazing. Like, we could play the whole Gears of War.
My brother works in the game industry. He's making a game. I played it. It's fun, but I can't talk about it because I signed a release.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if we could review the entire Gears of War game and play through it and just talk while we play. That's what let's play.
It's great, and there's chainsaws. I do have a fun collection of Hawaiian shirts.
That you do.
I have one that's kind of tan and it has flowers on it.
And did you order my type, but they gave you a margarita with large grains of salt on
That's
the glass?
not called for.
Burn this whole place down.
Yeah, this is fun.
But I'm just saying, we could do a game, pick a game that's 2-player, play through it, and just talk while we play. And like discuss the game a little bit. And
it'd be like 4 hours of one of these things. Nobody wants to sit there for 4 hours.
Split up the entire thing. Let's plays go on for a while.
Yeah, but that's not really what I'm trying to aim for here.
Well, yeah, but it's just something to start off with. What do you want, Michael?
What I want to do is I want to have, like, if there is a game review, maybe make it like at most a 5-minute segment. All right, the whole show. be about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah. What else would you talk about if it's just...
What happened that
Get me
week?
some to my fucking hand.
You don't do anything.
I do stuff.
Yeah, on the internet.
We were gonna go ice blocking, but you and Jordan both just kind of bonered out.
Jordan bonered out, and I didn't have to go because Jordan bonered out.
Yeah, because you were like, I don't really want to go to that. I didn't know you were serious.
Yeah, I really didn't want to go to that, but I was going to. Then Jordan bonered out. Gave me an excuse, and I...
Why didn't you want to go see Jordan get pushed down a hill riding on a speeding block of ice?
Because I don't want to see him...
He'd make all kinds of weird noises.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be having any fun.
We love you, Jordan.
We do. We totally love you, Jordan. It's all for you.
He'd have plenty of fun.
Eh.
And I want to do a video of me and Jordan cutting different fruits or things with his katana.
Ah.
Oh. He's got a sweet katana. Only later did we find out it was 2 blades in one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty neat. Well...